Alright, so what is up? So I'm trying to test this again, and what I have now is I have a newer, I'm not sure how they pronounce that, variable ND filter put on. I believe it is 2 to 400, and I want to compare this with the Polar Pro. So let me go ahead and make some adjustments here. Let's see, shutter speed about half of my ISO. Alright, so let's go in here to my camera and back up out of here. And let's take a couple photos here. Let's get a little bit higher. Right now I'm currently at about 500 feet and climbing, which I believe is illegal as I'm not a licensed drone pilot. Dun dun dun. Alright, so shutter speed is, let's see, ISO is 100. Let's go ahead and snap a photo here. Now what I'm doing, I just streamed a minute ago and realized that the ND filter something was wrong with it. So I took it down, wiped it off, and adjusted it. So I have it set on max. And it is a pretty sunny day out today. And I was kind of talking about some of the comparisons between live streaming on Periscope versus live streaming on Facebook, and now I am testing the live streaming on YouTube. Now for all these I have been on Wi-Fi. I'm at my house, so I don't have really much to look at because I live on a mountain, as you can see, but just wanted to test some of the differences between the services. So let me see, let me go over to video mode, and let's see. Curious to see if I can record while I live stream. And it is now recording video. Let me just see one thing. Image format in RAW. So I'm actually in 4K, shooting 30 frames per second. So it's a 38 by 40 or 3840 by 2160. Actually, the live streaming to YouTube looks a little bit less choppy than what I experienced on Facebook, even though the footage did look pretty good. They would still get the choppiness, like it would break up. Like I would notice that quite a bit. Let me pan down one time and do like a slow pan up. So if you're wondering my settings, I'm on ISO 100, shooting 1/120th at f2.8, and I'm on the Cinelike 4K 30. I'm just playing around with the settings. Notice a little bit of choppiness there when I was panning up. So let's try a pan from left to right. Let me go ahead and turn it kind of fast, and then I'm going to go from left to right, pan back over that golf course. Just do kind of a slow pan here. A little too fast, a little too fast. Still a little too fast. Of course, we can all adjust that in post, though. Although 30 frames per second, when you slow that down, it's not going to look that great. Let's see if I can find it. a little bit harder to see here because I took the tablet visor off so that I can plug in my microphone because it doesn't have a cutout for it, which kind of sucks. So a little bit of choppiness there. If you're interested in seeing some of my different, reviews of products as well as a comparison between Periscope and YouTube live streaming versus right here on YouTube, yeah, you can go to my blog. It's over there on Blogger. Its URL is crizzo.net. That's CRIZZO .net. A little bit of choppiness there. A little bit of choppiness. So it's just some of the shutter speed, some of the ISO. Whoa, that's way too high. Let's try ISO 200. See what that looks like. That looks pretty good right there. That's ISO 200 versus ISO 100. But I'm going away from the sun right now. Let's go ahead and stop recording here. Let's go ahead and get a photo. Darken that up a little bit. Whoa, it's too dark. Too dark. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Thanks for watching. Peace.